If you keep waking up at 2 or 3 in the morning, your heart suddenly racing, your feet feeling hot, your mind wide awake for no clear reason, please don't blame it on aging. This is not a normal part of getting older. This is a broken alarm system. At that exact moment, cortisol, your stress hormone, spikes to 3, even 4 times higher than it should be. Instead of letting your body rest and repair it, forces your heart to speed up and your brain to stay alert as if you're facing a danger that doesn't actually exist. And every minute you lie there staring at the ceiling comes with a cost. Your brain misses its nighttime cleanup window, allowing toxic waste to build up and accelerating memory decline. Your muscles are broken down instead of rebuilt, slowly making your body weaker. And your immune system quietly drops, leaving you exhausted the very next morning. This is what scientists call silent aging. But listen to me carefully. You do not have to live with this, and you do not need sleeping pills loaded with side effects. In this video, we're going to show you a simple secret hiding right in your own kitchen, especially one powerful cortisol-lowering star that most people have never heard of. Just 1 tablespoon before bed can help shut off that faulty alarm, cool your body down, and guide you back into the deep, peaceful sleep you used to have. Let's start right now. And don't forget to subscribe to Strong Health Way so you can protect your sleep and your health every single day. To fix the problem of waking up at 2 or 3 in the morning, we first have to understand the root cause. And that root cause has a familiar name that most people misunderstand: cortisol. The moment people hear the word cortisol, they think of stress. They think it's the enemy. But the truth is, cortisol is not bad. Cortisol is more like a loyal gatekeeper or your body's natural alarm clock. In the morning when you need to wake up and start your day, cortisol rises right on cue. It gently increases blood pressure, releases glucose into the bloodstream, and sharpens your mind. That's how you get the energy to move work and take care of the people you love. But at night, things should be very different. Especially between 10 p.m. and 4 a.m., cortisol is supposed to drop to its lowest level. This is when melatonin, your sleep hormone, and growth hormone quietly go to work. Your brain cleans itself, your muscles repair, and your entire body begins to recover. The problem starts when chronic stress, constant worry, or poor eating habits throw this internal clock out of sync. Instead of staying quiet at night, cortisol rings the alarm at the wrong time, usually around 2 or 3 a.m. When that happens, your brain is tricked into thinking you're in danger. Your heart starts racing, your liver dumps sugar into your blood for emergency energy, and your mind becomes alert in the worst possible way. You're lying there wide awake when your body should be resting. Even worse, high cortisol at night shuts down your body's healing system. Muscles don't rebuild, they break down faster. The brain can't clear out toxic waste linked to memory decline. Sleeping in this state is like trying to repair a ship in the middle of a storm. The harder you try, the more exhausted you become. So the goal is not to destroy cortisol. The goal is to teach this gatekeeper when to stay silent. And coming up next, I'll show you some simple but powerful 1 tablespoon helpers that can do exactly that. Before we get to the most powerful solution, let's pause for a moment. Because chances are right now in your own kitchen, you already have a few quiet helpers that can lower nighttime cortisol, and most people completely overlook them. First, a strong cup of unsweetened chamomile tea. After a long, stressful day, your nervous system is like a rope pulled too tight. Chamomile contains apigenin, a natural compound that works like a gentle brake for the brain. It slows down the stress response and tells your body there's nothing to be on guard for tonight. Just 1 warm cup about an hour before bed can help everything start to settle down. Next is tart cherry juice. As we age, the pineal gland in the brain doesn't produce as much melatonin as it used to. Tart cherries are one of the few natural food sources of melatonin left. Just 1 tablespoon of concentrated tart cherry before bed can help refill that tank and guide your body clock back on track without causing dependence. Then there's magnesium glycinate powder. If you wake up with muscle cramps, restlessness, or that uneasy, jittery feeling in your legs, your body may be low on magnesium. This form of magnesium helps muscles relax and calms an over-alert nervous system, a hidden reason cortisol refuses to come down at night. For those who've lived with stress for years, ashwagandha can be a helpful companion. It doesn't force sleep. Instead, it gently calms the adrenal glands and helps bring excess cortisol back into a safer range. And finally, sometimes all it takes is 1 spoon of raw honey. When the liver runs low on fuel in the middle of the night, the brain triggers a cortisol alarm to wake you up. A small amount of honey before bed can prevent that false alarm and help your sleep stay uninterrupted until morning. These are excellent supporting tools. But if you've tried them and your heart still races, your mind still snaps awake at 3 a.m., then what comes next is a true star. This is what I consider the most powerful, most direct way to cool the body and reset the nervous system, bringing you back into deep sleep fast. And that is glycine. Glycine, the golden key to deep sleep. After walking through those kitchen-based solutions, I want to spend a moment on what I call the #1 star for lowering cortisol and rebuilding healthy sleep in older adults. And that is glycine. The name may sound unfamiliar, but glycine is actually a natural amino acid your body truly needs. So why do I put glycine above everything else? Because it solves 3 critical problems behind nighttime awakenings, all at the same time, something no herb can do on its own. 1. The core cooling effect, a fast signal for deep sleep. Have you ever noticed how hard it is to fall back asleep after waking up at 2 a.m.? That's because cortisol spikes and literally heats your body up. Science shows that glycine helps widen peripheral blood vessels, allowing your core body temperature to drop quickly. When that core temperature goes down, your brain receives a powerful chemical message. It's time for deep sleep. It's like turning off an overheating furnace inside your head. 2. A noise-canceling filter for the nervous system. Glycine works as an inhibitory neurotransmitter in the brain and spinal cord. In simple terms, of nighttime cortisol is like loud background noise. Keeping your brain on high alert, glycine acts like a noise-canceling system. It calms overactive neurons, helping you fall asleep up to 38% faster, and more importantly, helping you move past light, restless sleep into true deep sleep. This is the stage when the brain clears toxic waste and protects against cognitive decline. 3. The next morning, completely different from sleeping pills. The biggest downside of most sleep medications and sleep supplements is that groggy, foggy feeling the next morning. Glycine does the opposite. Because it's a natural amino acid, it actually helps restore brain energy. Clinical studies show that people who take glycine before bed not only sleep better, but wake up more alert with better focus and memory compared to those who don't. So how do you use glycine correctly? Just 1 tablespoon, about 3 grams of pure glycine powder. Mix it with around 120 milliliters of warm water. Drink it 15 to 30 minutes before bedtime. Glycine has a naturally mild sweet taste similar to sugar, but it does not raise blood sugar levels. However, if you're currently taking psychiatric medications or high-dose sleeping pills, talk to your doctor before combining them. It's just 1 small spoon. But for many people, it becomes the turning point that finally allows the nervous system to truly rest. And if you've tried everything and still wake up at 3 a.m., glycine may be the missing piece your body has been waiting for. You know, there's something very important we should never forget. Deep sleep is not a privilege of youth. It's a biological right you were born with, and it doesn't disappear just because you get older. 1 small spoon of glycine, a warm cup of chamomile tea, or a little raw honey before bed. These aren't just foods. They're peace signals sent to your nervous system, telling cortisol, the gatekeeper, to stay quiet and let your body enter real deep sleep. Don't accept waking up at 3 a.m. as a normal part of aging. Tonight, start with just 1 small change. Many people feel the difference in just a few days: deeper sleep, lighter mornings, and a clearer mind to truly enjoy time with family. If you found this video helpful, subscribe to Strong Healthway, share it with someone who's struggling with sleepless nights in silence, and leave a comment below. Which one tablespoon will you try tonight? Wishing you a peaceful, deep sleep, and I'll see you in the next video.